And good evening, I'm Walter Richards. And our top story tonight, sweltering heat and record-breaking temperatures in the Southland. Well, you know what, Ross, I approve of what you're wearing. I just want you to be careful and not party too hard tonight, okay?
I'll do my best.
Stirring report, Big Brett.
Thank you very much.
We know we got a big game tomorrow. That's prime news for this Saturday night. Thanks for watching. And Marta's all ready to go.
I'm ready. If I had the money, in a minute, I'd be gone.
All right, just ahead, controversy surrounding the upcoming Summer Olympics in China. And good evening, I'm Walter Richards.
And I'm Lynette Romero.
And our top story tonight, LAX workers take a nosedive. Dozens of skycaps at U.S. Airways could be out of a job in less than 2 weeks. Cubans have voted on a new parliament that will soon decide the fate of President Fidel Castro. The ailing Castro was also a candidate in today's parliamentary vote. Good evening, I'm Walter Richards.
And I'm Marta Waller.
And our top story tonight, the hunt for suspects in a shooting in broad daylight on the 101 freeway that left one man dead. Was it road rage or something else? Maya Sanchez reports. And despite a roller coaster economy, theme parks have traditionally experienced more ups than downs. Last year, Americans spent more than $10 billion in places like Disneyland, Six Flags, and Knott's Berry Farm. But will the poor economy hurt business today? Six Flags Incorporated actually reports a boost in revenue. The company recently sold 8 of its theme parks. This helped to reduce the company's net loss by 68 cents a share last year. Our Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia wasn't sold. Well, some call it a game, others call it a sport, like Big Brett Miller. But students at a Colorado high school are hoping it turns into a big-time tradition. That's KTLA's Prime News for this Sunday. Thanks for watching. And good evening, I'm Walter Richards.
And I'm Lynette Romero.
And our top story tonight, forget Elvis and the Beatles because the Holy Father can bring in the big crowds too. The Pope's visit to St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City drew rousing cheers from young people. He also addressed the clergy sex scandal that's rocked the Catholic Church. Arthur Chian has more. Maya, thanks a lot. You had some fun out there today. All right, customers are getting steamed over higher prices at the dry cleaners. As Bill Smith reports, don't blame the clothes, blame the clothes hangers. They're imported from China. And our top story tonight, the family of a teenager shot at the end of a freeway off-ramp earlier today is pleading for the public's help to track down her killer. Tonight, an emotional gathering as friends and family mourn at the South Los Angeles intersection where Samantha Padilla was shot to death in her car. They want to know who murdered her and why. At the end of the Slauson Avenue exit off the 110 Harbor Freeway, the beginning of a puzzling homicide investigation. The violent gunshot murder of 19-year-old Samantha Padilla. The brutality of the crime stunning even this homeless man camped along the street side of the exit wall. He heard as many as 6 bullets fired.
I think it's a little senseless myself. I don't even know why it happened.
It's no secret Los Angeles is a terrorist target, but one target is most vulnerable.
The ports of LA and Long Beach were not designed with security in mind.
From unchecked cargo containers.
You don't examine every single container that comes through here.
No, we don't.
Why not?
To unsecured drivers.
I spent about 2 hours in the cab of this truck, and let me tell you, no one checked to see whether I was in there.
Just how safe are the ports of LA and Long Beach? Reporter Walter Richards investigates port security tomorrow on KTLA Prime News. What has changed the color of UCLA? Reporter Walter Richards investigates Monday on KTLA Prime News.
But in the City of Angels, in the Golden State, growing more diverse than ever, why now is the complexion of this campus considered a crisis that needs addressing? Tonight on Project X.
Now from New York, here's Walter Richards.
A controversial home video shot by a camper in North Dakota depicts the brutal murder of an old man. But does it also suggest a vast government conspiracy? If you're flying on American Airlines, it looks like the traveling nightmare won't be over until the weekend. The airline expects to cancel nearly 600 more flights tomorrow. They're known as the Black Widows, 2 elderly women charged with a diabolical plot that earned them millions and left 2 people dead. Jamie Chambers was in court today as prosecutors made their closing arguments. Okay, Willa, thanks a lot. The state of Virginia is offering $11 million to settle all claims from last year's deadly shooting rampage at Virginia Tech.
Staples Center. Walter.
The Los Angeles Lakers' season of drama continues, and no one has had more drama than Kobe Bryant. And good evening, I'm Walter Richards. And our top story tonight, the Lakers pull out Game 5. Their backs were against the wall. They were behind the 8 ball. Any way you look at it, it was a must-win for the Lakers. Here's Big D, Damon Andrews, live at Staples Center with how the purple and gold did it. Damon. A beautiful day today outside, I think, Few people had complaints.
Yeah, no, it was gorgeous. And you know what? It's only going to get hotter.
Looking forward to it. She says hot. Hot is hot. All right, China says suicide bombers plan to attack the Olympic Games. Why many believe this terrorist plot is just a giant sham.
I think I like the name alley cats better than pinheads, you know.
It fits you.
Yeah.
Well, coming up, we'll take you to the Autry National Center.
Just kidding. Where an exhibit links cowboys with presidents. If it's schoolhouse rock that makes your groove, drop into one of Michael Abel's classes at New Road School in Santa Monica. Michael Abels is the Mike young musicians want to be like at New Roads. This recent jam session inspired students who excel as individuals to come together as a group, creating this sweet number on the spot.
He'll give us ideas to inspire us, but then, you know, we put it all together, we make the chords, the melodies and stuff.
It opened like a lot of new doors, like what I'm capable of doing.
It just like takes me on another level. Like it makes me so happy that from nothing, I could create something that makes me feel a certain way.
And in a storied career that's seen quite a few crowning moments, Michael Abels was the featured artist this past week at Carnegie Hall. The Harlem Quartet performed his piece, Delights and Dances.
It's a commission for the Sphinx organization, and they promote young Black and Latino string players in classical music. And so they asked me to write a piece that celebrates their 10th anniversary. And so this piece is a celebration of that and features a lot of string playing because that's what they're about.
Once again, Michael Abels brought togetherness through unifying themes in his music. Think globally, act locally. That's what an exhibit at the Folk Tree in Pasadena is doing to educate people about endangered species. Some underprivileged kids are turning the page to a new and exciting chapter in their academic lives. They're discovering an untapped universe of phonics and phrases inside the good book of knowledge. Stan Chambers reports. Speaking of summer, as summer approaches, it's time to think about greening up your home by saving energy and money. Southern California Edison has a free program to help its customers do just that. Asha Blake has more on how you can be green and save some green. Brett, I don't think many NBA players mess with this guy when he calls to foul on them or something.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know what he's going to pull out of that shirt.
That's right. You know, he could have been cast in The Sopranos. He looks central casting.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would have been good.
All right, that's KTLA's Prime News for this Sunday night.
Remember, the KTLA Morning Show begins at 5 tomorrow morning.
Have a good week and a good night.
Good night.